My name is Tim Duane. I am the Director of Justice and Peace and Integrity of Creation, or Shalom, for the School Sisters of Notre Dame of the Central Pacific Province. We're gathered here today on World Refugee Day as joining the Cincinnati Dominicans, who have organized this day of rally and public prayer in support of our refugee and migrant brothers and sisters. Women religious across the U.S. have been taking on this issue to try to raise awareness of support for our refugee brothers and sisters. One of the ways they've done that is by putting up billboards, and in fact the Cincinnati Dominicans have recently sponsored some billboards with this message, along with other women religious. We're gathered here at the Capitol to make a statement and to show our support and solidarity for the refugees and migrants around the world, who right now number more than they have at any other time in recorded modern history. We're also here to send a message to our political leaders to remind them that our citizens here support migrants and refugees, and we would like our political leaders to also do all they can to help support migrants and refugees. And so we're proud to be walking with our Cincinnati Dominican Sisters in this effort, and we're part of activities like this all around the world today in honor of World Refugee Day.
Well, we thank you all for joining us. We're coming out on this beautiful, sunny, warm morning. 58 million people displaced worldwide. 7.6 million Syrians displaced in their own country. 240,000 internally displaced people within Myanmar. Nearly 1.5 million people displaced within Ukraine from their homes in the east and Crimea. 5.8 million Palestinian descendants awaiting a return to their homeland. 4 million Iraqi refugees forced to leave their homes, including our own beloved Dominican sisters and brothers. God, in your mercy,
grant your children, our brothers and sisters, your justice and peace.
And let us sing together.
All are welcome, all are welcome, all are welcome in this place.
This is a poem written by Warsan Shire, a British poet born of Somali parents in a refugee camp in Kenya. Home. No one leaves home unless home is the mouth of a shark. You only run for the border when you see the whole city running as well. Your neighbors running faster than you, breath bloody in their throats. The boy you went to school with, who kissed you dizzy behind the old tin factory, is holding a gun bigger than his body. You only leave home when home won't let you stay. No one leaves home unless home chases you. Fire under your feet, hot blood in your belly. It's not something you ever thought of doing until the blade burnt threats into your neck, and even then you carry the anthem under your breath.
All are welcome, all are welcome, all are welcome in this place.
Words from our faith traditions. Truly righteous is he who believes in Allah, and those who fulfill their promise when they have made one, and the patient in poverty and afflictions, and the steadfast in time of war. It is these who have proved truthful, and it is these who are the God-fearing. From the Quran, chapter 2, verse 178.
You shall not oppress a stranger, for you know the feelings of the stranger, having yourself been strangers in the land of Egypt. Exodus 23:9.
You are no longer strangers and sojourners, but fellow citizens, members of the household of God. Ephesians 2:19.
We journey into this prayer, remembering your call for Abraham and Sarah to travel to a new land, so all families of earth may be blessed.
God,
Help us bless those who have sacrificed and braved dangers to find safety among us.
Remembering your words, to do no wrong to the stranger.
God, strengthen us to be family for newcomers we encounter.
And recalling how you asked us to care for the widow, the orphan, and the sojourner.
God, encourage us to know that whenever we share hospitality with others, we find in those relationships opportunities to more deeply see your face and do your will.
Lord, no one is a stranger to you, and no one is ever far from your loving care. In your kindness, watch over refugees and exiles, those separated from their loved ones. Grant them healing and wholeness. Bring them safely to the place where they long to be. Grant us eyes to see them and the will to reach out and welcome them. Help us always to show your kindness to strangers and those in need.
Amen. Amen.
And as we leave with gratitude, we share a sign of peace and a commitment to do all we can to live the gospel of welcoming all, and especially our recent commitment from the Cincinnati Dominicans to be especially mindful of the immigrant and the refugee. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Come on.
Good to see you.